You were guided here for a reason. Your spirit felt the tug before your mind even caught up. You may not understand what's pulling you toward this message, but the truth is someone from the other side has been calling your name over and over. They've been trying to reach you for days. They are not at rest, not yet. Archangel Michael is standing close, whispering that this is urgent. This soul, this loved one, has something they must tell you before it's too late. Their voice is soft but desperate, and their message, it could save you. There are moments in life when your heart feels a sudden shift, as if time slows and the wind carries whispers not meant for the ears but for the soul. That's not your imagination, it's them. They've been trying to warn you about something. This isn't fear they're sending, it's protection. They've seen a storm ahead, and Archangel Michael has now been divinely commanded to deliver their words before the chance disappears forever. If you wait, this opportunity could vanish. This isn't just a message, it's a rescue. Every heartbeat you felt lately that made you stop, every chill that crept up your spine without a reason, every dream that faded the moment you opened your eyes, all of that was them trying, pushing, crying, praying you'd hear. And now you have. Heaven is on high alert. A loved one is asking God and the angels to get your attention in ways that you cannot ignore anymore. You are being spiritually chased, not by fear, but by a sacred warning. Please don't skip this. Don't silence them. Just imagine this, someone who once held your hand or smiled into your eyes or gave you strength when you were weak, they are right here, right now, reaching through the veil. Their light is still shining. Their voice hasn't been erased. But there's a crack in the divine window. It's closing. And Archangel Michael is begging, open it fully before this chance disappears, because if you don't listen now, you may never hear their final message. They only have a few moments left to speak before it's sealed in silence. There's something they saw from the other side that you didn't, something hidden from your eyes, something dangerous, something divine. And they know if they don't warn you, something painful may happen. Their love didn't stop at death. Their mission for you didn't end when their body returned to dust. They are still your guardian, still your watcher. And Archangel Michael says they've been sending signs for nights through shadows, through candles, through numbers, dreams, songs, and chills. And now this message is their last hope. Glowing star, before you go further, take a second to stay connected to these sacred revelations. Subscribe now to receive private updates from the spiritual realm. When your angels need to whisper again, you'll hear it first. Don't wait. Miracles find those who stay tuned in. The chills you've been feeling lately, the heaviness in your chest out of nowhere, the name that keeps popping up in your mind without a reason, it's them. Their soul hasn't let go of you, not because they're stuck, but because they were granted this final divine permission to come back, to send a sacred warning. Archangel Michael was the only angel strong enough to carry their words, and now that message is in front of you. You've already begun unlocking it, but the moment you walk away, it might be too late. Michael is standing guard. He's surrounding you with light as you read this. Your room, your heart, your space, it's filled now with wings, with whispers, with weeping, but also with hope. You haven't lost everything. The universe is still speaking, and your loved one is still fighting, not for their life, but for yours. The danger isn't just physical, it's spiritual. They see someone around you who you think is safe, but they are not. They've seen the truth and now they want to expose it to you. Heaven doesn't open this easily for just anyone. This window, this sacred portal, was opened because your heart has been silently asking for answers. You may not have spoken it out loud, but God heard it, and so did the one you lost. They know you've been wondering, are they still with me? The answer is yes, more than you realize. They've been lighting candles in your darkest corners, and now they're screaming, not to scare you, but to protect you. You must hear what they've been holding back. Please stay with me. Don't click away. I know this world is loud, but right now the silence between words is carrying the sound of your name the way they used to say it, gently, urgently. They're not at peace until you listen. Archangel Michael's hand is shaking the spiritual realm to send this through, and if you miss this, if you let the moment pass, their voice may fade forever. Don't let their final message go unheard. Please, do you remember the moment when everything suddenly felt still, like time stopped? That wasn't a coincidence, that was them. They were right beside you, watching, wanting to reach you, but they couldn't break through, not until now. Now, heaven has granted one final moment, and it's happening here. Archangel Michael says their soul is crying out your name over and over, not because they're trapped, but because you are about to walk into something you don't yet understand, and they've seen it already. They saw the moment your trust was going to be broken. They saw the hands behind the curtain, someone pretending, someone plotting, but you couldn't see it. You were too close, too kind, too soft. They are not mad at you, you know. They're proud of your love, but they want you to stop being blind to what heaven has already exposed. This person, this situation, it isn't safe. You may think you're just fine, but spiritually you are standing on a fragile thread, and your loved one is pulling with all their strength to keep you from falling. They aren't asking you to be afraid, they're asking you to listen. Archangel Michael doesn't come to just anyone. When he moves, it's because heaven is shifting something massive. Right now, you are at a divine intersection, a place between clarity and confusion, truth and illusion, breakthrough and breakdown. This is where miracles either rise or vanish, and your loved one from the other side has chosen this exact moment to cry out your name because they believe in you. Don't pretend you haven't felt it, the tension, the strange dreams, the unexplained emotions, the sudden tightness in your chest when you think about a certain person or place. That's not random. That's not anxiety. That's prophecy. It's a message from your spirit guides, from your ancestors, from the one who left this world but never left your side. They're trying to prepare you, not for disaster, but for release, because what's coming next will require your full trust in God, and if you're carrying the wrong people or energies with you, it could cost you everything. You have been protected from 1,000 things you never saw. That's what your loved one has been doing in silence in the background, holding back energies that were trying to drain you, holding up your name in prayer when no one else knew your battles. And now they've seen something too big to stay quiet about. That's why you're here. This isn't a story, this is a spiritual briefing from heaven.